Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're into bikepacking, you've come to the right place. I'm not going to start this off by saying this is the most detailed bikepacking series that you will ever see, you know. I seen that last week. Somebody posted a video. Now what I do is when I get to a video, any video I watch on YouTube, the first thing I do is I hit the like button before I even watch it. And it's not saying I like it or dislike it or anything got there. What it's saying is I appreciate you taking the time to make the video and upload it, because it does take time, all right? Unless you do it the way I do it, which is like no editing and just upload a video, right? But I seen this video and he started it off with the most ultimate detailed bikepacking series you ever see, and I was like, okay, cool, I'll watch that, you know? And I watched it, I was like, what the hell, you know? At the end, he asked the question, two questions, like, what do you think of my setup? And what would you do different? So my comments were, you know, I like to joke around, what did I think of your setup? How not to set up a bike for bikepacking? And what would you do different? Everything. He didn't like that. I mean, I think I triggered him, but bit of fun. So, you know, whatever comments you guys comment below, it's all okay, you know. This is just the way I set up my bike for bikepacking. I have been bikepacking for 7 years. I didn't go from cycle touring from panniers to bikepacking. I went straight away into a full carbon fat bike and put what you call bikepacking bags on it and got ultralight gear and etc. like that there. And I got a lot of strange looks when I first started, and people said, no, that's not the way to do it, etc. But for me, fat bike, full carbon, bikepacking setup, I enjoy it, okay? So, this video is about just some updates. And the reason why I want to get rid of these updates, videos, to let people know that follow the channel, is because I've got so much gear to do and so many videos to do that I just want to get everything caught up. And now I can do it. So I appreciate if you hit the like button. Please comment. You know, good or bad, doesn't matter. It's already called, it's all fun at the end of the day, you know. So first few things is, let me turn this camera around. Okay, this is the new GGI one, so let me just reverse it. First thing is, my bike build is done. For the people who's been following the channel, they already know that my bike, full carbon fat bike, is stuck in Australia with my drone and stuff like that there. I got most of my gear shipped over, which is a good thing. And this last August, I decided to build a bike because there was no way to get it in here due to customs and import taxes. It would have cost me $5,000 to bring my bike into Vietnam because of the regulations. And I couldn't go to Australia to pick it up because my flights had been constantly cancelled and Australia's like in big lockdown. So in August, decided to build a bike. Thought it would take 6 weeks. It is now February 2000, whatever year it is. And it's, my parts have finally arrived. So that's one good bit of good news. And as you can see, I'm getting it ready for bikepacking. So I'm going to make a video on get your bike ready for bikepacking. This, what it means is basically before you put all the bags and stuff on it, I'm going to make a video on that because I see a lot of people still asking questions about the front fork, how to connect things to the front fork. I'm going to be adding cages underneath. I'm going to be adding like harnesses and stuff like that, but permanent stuff that doesn't actually come off the bike even if I'm not bikepacking. So that's going to be one video about getting your bike ready for bikepacking and before you put on the bags. And then the next video is going to be about the core setup. I have figured out over the last 7 years that certain things don't change, and I've figured out from this part of the bike to here is the same on any setup. It doesn't matter if it's 4 seasons, 3 seasons, overnight, world tour, that structure stays the same. So I'm going to do a video on that. And I just want to another quick update is there's a few good news for me anyway. Is my cook set has finally arrived. The parts that I needed. I've done a complete upgrade of my cook set. Hopefully you can see that, the light. Not so great. But basically I got a new pot, a tall one, a multi-tot. It's basically like an oven, but it's also making perfect rice. Now, I stay away from tall pots for many, many years because I always scared in case it falls over, but this has a sealed lid and it's made of titanium. It's by Keef's. And I made some rice the other night with it and it was perfect. But it's because it was designed in Japan, I believe. So I've got a whole new cook set. Yes, that is, I don't know if you can see that. That is a table. I don't see it as a table, guys. I see it as a mud guard. So, now the reason why I'm changing all that out is because I have changing my food. Normally, my cook pot would be, let me get some light. Normally, my cook pot would be this, a 750 mils Tokes. For anybody interested, this does fit in a stem bag perfectly. All right, because one of the things I looked up before I bought it, and nobody had the answer and I had to buy it and then figure it out, and it does fit inside a J-Pack stem bag. So this is great for dehydrated food, oatmeal in the morning. You know, if you're making your own dehydrated food, or if you're buying local stuff from the supermarket like pastas and garlics, you know, those mixes and stuff like that, just add water. Anything adding water, this is great. The reason why I'm going to a complete new cook set is because I want to actually eat real food on the trail from local markets, pick up stuff, etc. So another update is, just put this in, is my website. So my website is completed. Now, I did say the website was done a couple of weeks ago, but I had to rebuild it. I wasn't happy with the theme and I wasn't happy with a few things. So, yeah, so the website's going to have bikepacking setups, gear reviews. It has GPS files and stuff on it, and a few other things. So, if you get a chance, go check it out. As I said, I just finished the structure, so now I'm going to start doing all the blogs. From gear setups, cook systems, one-pot meals, etc. So, let me turn it back around. As you see, for the blogging, I'm going to a new system. Basically, this is going to be all my camera gear for vlogging. Drone is a Maverick Mini. Camera, same one before. Switched out the GoPro to the DJI Action Cam, which I think is much better. Video editing is going to be done on the iPad. I just got to work out my workflow. There's a video I done about 18 months ago, 2 years ago, about how to power all these things. That has not changed. The only thing really has changed is the drone, and the reason why that's changed is because I can't get a hold of my drone, so I had to pick up a Maverick Mini. So it doesn't have follow me, but there is an app to make it work. That's one of the downsides of this new one. I haven't even tested it. I've been busy building the new website, so all good. Bike, as people are aware, I had to build a bike, and in August ordered parts, and as I said, it's just arrived now, and this is February. So quick overview of the bike. Jones bars, well, not really Jones bars, but Jones bars copies. I looked at titanium from Jones bars, about $300. Decided to go with AliExpress titanium, $89. So trying out the Jones bars. I'm not sure how it's going to work out. I hear some good things and hear some bad things. I won't know until I test it. So obviously the brakes, I went XT, have XT on my other bike, and I really love them. Definitely something I know and I trust. They work really well. The frame is bamboo and alloy. It's made in Vietnam by James Wolf, who's right now just flew back into the country and he's in lockdown. So James, after this video, I know you watched my channel, I am going to the beach bar. All right, just to let you know. All right, and you're welcome to come and join me if you can. Rims are carbon. Tires are Maxim normally run 45 Norths, but this bike was built on a budget. So, and of course my infinity seat. Will not ride a bike without one of these on it. And the gear system, it's XT11. Never tried XT before gears, but I like the brakes, and it was within budget. So that is my bike. So this one I'm going to be using for the next year, or whatever time Australia opens up. We don't know, nobody knows, the world's gone to hell. But I'll be using this bike, and this will be getting me out around the countryside in Vietnam. Vietnam's pretty safe right now. Beach bars, everything's open. So just every so often certain little parts of the area get locked down, but they don't lock the whole country down, just where the infected areas are. You know. So here he's getting ready to get the bike more bike packing friendly. So oh yeah, one other thing. Let me switch this around. Yep, okay, it's got a screen in the front. So okay, so what other things? Well, there wasn't much to do during lockdown, guys. It really wasn't. We have a friend coming. His name is Logan, and he's into bike packing. He is buying some gear when he gets here, and he will be buying a new bike. So if anybody could recommend a bike for him, I'm not really familiar with all the different brands, especially for what he wants or what he needs. So I'm not really familiar with those types of brands. If anybody could recommend a good bike for him, I would appreciate that there. We're not sure when he's arriving, 4 or 5 weeks, but for sure he's getting a bike. There's no doubt in my mind. And then he get all the bike packing gear and stuff like that there. The other thing, Logan, he's going to be staying for about, how long is it? 16 or 18 years. Now, seems like a long time. If we can get it down shorter, we will try to get it down shorter, but we have to figure out what the legal requirements in Vietnam is to kick out Logan out of the house. So I'm hoping it's 16 years, you know. Hey, 16 years, get out. But we'll see. And Logan, that's why I am here over in this corner, is because my corner over on the other side has been occupied and getting ready for Logan. So he's going to be crashing downstairs until we build an extension. And he's going to be crashing right here. As I said, guys, there wasn't much to do during lockdown, but he's arriving in about 4 or 5 weeks. He is buying bicycle gear. Don't worry about that. He's going to buy a lot of bicycle gear. And if anybody could recommend a bike for him, we expect him to start riding within a couple of months. So if anybody can recommend a good bike for him, or a trailer. Sang mentioned she needed a trailer put on her bike. I'd appreciate that there. So, as I said, it's going to be stuck here for about 16 to 18 years. So I appreciate you guys. If you've got this far, tune in next episode, and it's going to be the ultimate bikepacking series that you ever seen. Not. It's just going to be my bikepacking stuff. That's all. And if you learn something, you learn something. If you don't, it's okay. You know, you've wasted a couple of minutes of your life. So appreciate it, guys. Have a great one. Oh, don't forget to check out the channel or the new website, bikepacking.io.